Hey guys, Danita500, welcome. Hermano, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. So, early stream, because I woke up early today. It's not early anymore, right? But, yeah, I've been awake for a while. And I cannot draw on the tablet because of this issues. We're doing something else now. So I'm gonna have to turn the camera on and just get everything ready. Please do bear with me. Really though, please bear with me. Chatting. Open that, okay. Please don't accidentally end the stream. Ooh. That's gonna fall over. Yeah, that's definitely gonna fall over. Hold that thought. I need something to put in this. Maybe. Okay, hear me out. Hold on. Ooh. See my ceiling for a bit now. I don't think this is gonna work either. I need something else. I need something heavier. I mean, we could test it. How's that? Nope, it's just okay. Keep waiting for me. See, this is why I go live first and then I start figuring out everything that's wrong with my life. Yeah. I'm gonna go get my pillows because these are not doing anything good. Also, enjoy the ceiling. Oops. I'm sorry. Hold on. The amount of effort, right, that I put into certain things, only for them to not work out and then eventually work out or something wrong, right?
Mano377 said, calligraphy and intense setup go bruh.
Yep. Oh wow, what am I doing? The setup is the pain in the ass right now because I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I need. I need something more stable. Let's take toilet paper. Did I touch the stream? It's still working? Good. Yeah, that feels more stable. it might not be the right height now. Where's the phone? Oh, there it is. See, that's the issue. It's not the right height. Hold that thought. Stay there. Don't fall off. Well, okay, that's gonna fall off. Well, there it goes. Stream go bye-bye. I want to accidentally end the stream. Where's my pen? Okay, how's that? Can you see anything? Well, you can see kinda. It works, I guess. Yeah, let's have it like this for now, and you just bear with me. Also, I'm still in pajamas. My hair's a mess. Ignore that. And I am avoiding the inevitable, which is work. Right. Do you guys remember this book? Right? This book that I got ages ago and never touched. That's what we're doing right now. How's the audio, Armando? Alright, we'll put that there. I mean, it's a little to the side. It's gonna bother me, the fact that the stream is so lopsided. Okay. So, before I decided to stream, I was starting to read it, right? And I'm gonna just read it out loud, because why not? Might as well, have a learning experience for everybody. And then I decided that we're gonna stream this, because this is probably gonna be the only way that I'm gonna actually do something. And also, streaming helps me just, not to have to focus on everything too much, if that makes sense. So, we're able to, on the same time, focus on it, but at the same time, there's people that's gonna, interrupt from time to time, send a message and stuff, to have me focus on something else, because brain, right? Right. I'm gonna need that phone though. Ah! Stop! Get back here. That works, right? right? I hope. Okay, so for the time being, I'm gonna read and then we'll see what happens next, and then if practice needs to be happening, I have a book for that as well. I have a book. I also just have a 4B pencil.
Hermano377 said, good luck.
Good luck. Oh, wow, thank you, Hermano, thank you, I appreciate you. By the way, you didn't answer me. How is the audio? We good? I can turn it up if need be. I just need a pen for the phone. Hold on, I'll be back again. There.
Hermano377 said, I don't answer you because stream died on my side, but you sound good.
I'm glad, thank you. And also, dang it, you and your issues. Do you have the stream up on the TV? Right? Like I suggested when you do these things. Alright, posture and positioning. That is what we are currently learning. Which is hilarious because, you know, of my disability, that none of this that I'm currently gonna read matters to me. But yeah, we do this anyway. Let me start by saying that posture, pen grip, and paper positioning are something that I struggled with a lot when starting out. Right, so this is the offer, right? In large parts because, gasp, I am a left-handed letterer. However, whether you are left-handed, right-handed or left-handed, please have no fear, it can be done. And I'm not left-handed nor am I right-handed. I am left-mouthed. Alright, let's start out with the basics of how to position your body and hold your pen. This is the part that technically does not matter to me, I guess. So body, while this one may seem silly to focus on first, since you have in fact moved past elementary school, I'm still going to mention it. There's a brick.
Said, hi Danita.
Hello, how are you doing?
Bricklane45 said, Namaste.
Namaste. There we go.
Stream Elements is performing an action.
Sorry,
Check out the
we're
Bricklane45s over at twitch.tv/Bricklane45s. They were streaming just chatting sparkling heart.
we're learning today. And just being overly distracted while I'm learning, that works for me.
Bricklane45 said, sorry to interrupt.
Never apologize. Interrupt, please. Sometimes I do need it. I need it to... Yeah, I don't know. My brain's weird today, okay? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Alright, elementary school, I'm still going to mention it, and I promise you will thank me later. When you are lettering, the movement of your pen is incredibly important. And to control that movement properly, you must have your body positioned in a way that you can see everything you are doing.
Said, I never see your stream fully, but respectfully, are your hands working?
No. I use my mouth for literally everything. Or practically everything. Mostly everything. Yeah. So I am disabled with osteoporosis. It means that my ligaments have hardened. And so I cannot use my hands or my legs. But I can use my mouth. And Herman is going to find a way to get a dirty joke in there somehow. I know he will. The movement of your penis and cream. Okay, where are we?
Bricklane45 said, Wara, either way, so cool.
Yeah. By the way, feel free to ask anything. I am mostly an open book. Alright, to control movement properly, you must have your body positioned in a way that you can see everything you are doing, but also have full range of motion.
Distracted as usual, LMFAO.
Yes, that is definitely how this goes, and this is why I'm actually streaming this, because at least then I get distracted. The best way to do this is to be sitting at a table or a desk, both feet flat on the ground and straight-ish spine. I say straight-ish because you don't need to be stiff and robot-like, but you also don't want to be hunched over your paper. This is the fact that, you know, none of this has anything to do with me, because, yeah, no. Ain't gonna happen. I keep the forearm of my hand. I am lettering with lightly resting on the table, and I use the other hand to help stabilize the paper. With lettering, you will move your entire arm to make the fluid strokes, and we'll be seeing how my head is gonna move after all of this, as opposed to only your hand and wrist. This provides you a greater range of motion and control over the stroke itself. We'll see how this goes. Pen. When holding your pen or whatever lettering tool you are using, you want a moderate grip on the pen, firm enough that you have steady control, but loose enough so that... Aim!
Hello, Danita. How's it going, gal?
Going great, thanks. How are you? Or, you know, kind of sleep deprived. And been up early, and, you know, this is what we're doing
Stream
today.
Elements is performing an action.
I guess.
Danita500 grabs A-Mate22 and gives them a bone-crushing beer hug.
How are you doing?
Missing them and watching them gasp for air, smiling face with hearts.
Alright, where were we? I did lose it. I lost it completely. Okay, firm enough that you have steady control, but loose enough so the strokes flow naturally and easily. Make sure your grip isn't too far away from the tip of the pen. That's gonna be a little bit difficult, or you will not have great control. And last,
A-Mate_22 said, I'm doing good.
I'm glad to hear that. Hugs. Love you.
Bricklane45 said, so you're assisted, like when you change your clothes and stuff.
Yes. I still live with my parents. My mother helps me with everything. Like, you know, getting dressed and stuff, and that's those types of things. Eating and stuff I do by myself. Yeah, by
Bricklane45 said,
else.
oh, we bless her.
Yeah, no, she's sweet. Where was I?
Mano377 said, just remember to do your yoga stretches, Danita.
Yoga stretches. What the hell do you expect me to do? Yoga stretches, dude. My body don't do that. I'll stretch my neck for you a little bit to the side, but that's about it that you're gonna get. And last but certainly not least, when holding a brush pen, it is all about the angle. A brush pen is essentially a marker that has a flexible tip. I believe I do have something similar. And if you try writing with the pen tip straight down, you aren't getting the benefit of that flexible tip. By holding the pen at an angle, you are able to make the thin upstrokes and fixed downstrokes, depending on the pressure you apply. As you work on the practice strokes that you will find later in the book, you will start to get a feel of what I am describing. I strongly would recommend you to keep doing practice rules until you find a grip, body position, and paper placement that make the strokes feel natural and not forced. Interesting. Okay. Be patient though, this is a new type of muscle memory you are trying to learn and it will take some time. True. That is true. I do think I have pens for this, but for the time being, especially if we're just going to practice, I'm going to use a pencil because that I can erase and retry and, continuously. I nearly touched something in stream, right? If I accidentally ban people today, it's not my fault. Okay. Why did you do that? I accidentally closed stream. There we go. They will stay like that for now. Are you guys able to see? Okay, typography, the basics. The best way to approach hand lettering is to stop thinking about lettering as writing words and to start thinking about it as drawing words. That's an interesting thought to have. Okay, and just as it is important to understand the anatomy of a body when you are drawing a person, it is equally as important to understand the anatomy of letters when you are lettering. Okay. Here are the basic terms that you will want to familiarize yourself with before you go any further, so that as you draw each letter and word, you know how each of these elements come together to create your final design. I will make references. I will make reference to these terms as we go along to help guide you as you learn first to duplicate my lettering and then to create a beautiful lettering style of your very own. Right. So at first I did all of this, right? I got all of this so I can do this on the tablet, right? That's not going to be an option right now. So we'll be practicing not on the tablet. Okay, baseline, and then they have an A. The baseline is the line where the letter rests. Okay. Middle line. The middle line, also known as the mean line. Mean line? Interesting. Is the line in between the baseline and the cap line. Right, so if we are looking at lines in a book,
Bricklane45 said, "Wow, you learn penmanship." Danita500
that's what I'm trying to do,
When did
yes.
you get a calligraphy book?
Take a lot. Or this is the book that I bought on Takealot ages ago that I never got into, and now all of a sudden my brain's like, we're doing that. I can't do art, so we're doing that. Alright? Alright. So if we're looking at lines, this is the baseline at the bottom.
Jimelino said, okay, Miss Text to Speech, what are you
Hey!
doing media?
Okay, Miss Text to Speech, what are you here gonna make? I don't think she did really well with that. Hi, Jim, how are you doing? There we go.
Stream Elements is performing an action. Check out the lovely Jimelino over at Twitch.
Alright, so our baseline is the third line.
Fortnite Sparkling Heart.
That's the baseline.
Jimelino
The midline is the middle
she
one.
failed and good day, Danita and all.
She failed and yes, of course she failed. Amelia always fails when she, when it comes to words. How are you doing, Jim? Alright, baseline, midline. Ascender? The ascender.
Brooklyn 45 said, I'm blessed that Smile led me to you. You are just amazing person.
Ah, hugs to you.
Said, doing fine, it's a bit less hot.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Hugs to you, Brooke. I appreciate you being here.
Stream Elements is performing an action. Danita500 grabs Bricklane 45s and gives them a bone-crushing beer hug before releasing them and watching them gasp for air heart exclamation.
Okay, ascender. The ascender is the upward vertical stroke in letters such as H, B, and K. Right, yeah, the small letters. The one that goes like, descenders. Hold on. Ma? Is er iets om te drinken? Is er iets om te drinken? Okay. Alright, where were we? The descenders is part of the lowercase letters such as G, J, Q, P, and Y that extends below the baseline. Okay. The serif. Sorry, I need to really focus on seeing the word because it is done and yeah, it's so weird. The serif is a small extra stroke found at the end of the main strokes of the letter, the little feet. That's when they look like this. I don't think I have a dark enough pencil that you guys are actually gonna see anything. But that's typically when you have the A. But they have little lines at the bottom and at the top. Alright, the sans serif means a letter sans without the extra stroke, footless. Right. Donkey. Bye bye, donkey. Ta-ta. Alright. I wish we could have music. but I don't have the tablet on. Though I also don't think my brain would probably be able to handle music as well right now, right? Also, somebody has to warn me when Small goes live, okay? Okay, downstroke. The downstroke is the part of the letter that you push down and make harder, and make what? Harder pressure for thicker lines. Okay. Upstroke. This is only if you have a fancy pen. The upstroke is the part of the letter that you move your pen up to make light pressure for thinner lines. I do have those fancy pens. They're there somewhere at the back. Okay. Crosstroke. The crosstroke is the bar that crosses through your letters, such as in A, F, H, F, and lowercase t. A flourish is an exaggerated swash, right? Anybody? Found on the first and last letters.
Bricklane45 said, me being a so-called able-bodied person find it hard to do calligraphy.
I've just recently begun, or the plan was to begin many moons ago, a couple of months now, and then winters came along and I just got lazy, okay? And today my laziness is not there because, yeah, I woke up at past 8. I am running on 4, maybe 5 hours of sleep. So yeah, it's just one of those days where my brain's like, we're gonna do everything at once today. Yes, now. Okay, brain, thank you, I guess. So I can't say I can do this either, or at least not yet. Practice, I guess. At some point we'll get it. I can't write, what do you call that, where, cursive. I can't write in cursive at all. So this is gonna be very new for me because that's like something I'm gonna probably learn at some point here. I can write very quickly and that looks like cursive at some point, you know. And if you stop picking up your pencil, it definitely does look like cursive. Also, I have not had a pencil in my mouth in so long, right? So I'm shaking. That's gonna make it very, very difficult to do this. So I'm gonna have to practice this again to get more control because I am shaking quite a bit. I saw it while I was trying to make that terrible A over there. I was like, ooh, look at these stuttery lines. Okay, a flourish is an exaggerated swash found on the first and last letters of a word, or letters with ascenders or descenders. A swash is a slightly extended serif, essentially a flourish with a little less whimsy. Okay, interesting. And then they just show pictures of what each thing is here. And they wrote the word lovely, which is really, really sweet. I would be like, I can do that. At the same time, my brain is like, I can't, not yet. Some point, yes.
Bricklane
Now,
45
not yet.
said, the first letter in a paragraph in a chapter of our old book have beautiful flourishes.
I've seen some of those. I rarely do see books
said,
like that.
Once again your brain stabs you in the back.
Yes. When doesn't it? No, really, when doesn't it? But yeah, I rarely do see books like that, but I have seen some of them, and it's really nice to see. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of a drink.
Bricklane 45 said, take a look at old books that have leather cover and hand-bound, 1950s to late 60s.
I will. I might actually Google. See what we can find. Let's Google.
Bricklane 45 said, that era have beautiful flourishing.
Google, can you please just work with me?
Bricklane 45 said, imagine if you were to use the old Nokia 3310.
I used to have a Nokia actually, but I don't know which that is. Hold on. Okay, I used to have a similar type of Nokia. But I mean, we're talking about probably 10, maybe less than 10 years ago.
Bricklane 45 said, the old one that you have to press number 1 3 times to type the letter C.
Yes. My grandfather actually still has a phone that has buttons like that. These are also nice to see. Hold on. I want to see if I can make this bigger. It's gonna still be slightly blurry. If I accidentally throw this phone off, right? So I don't know if you guys can see that E, right, on the top of the page there, right over there. I really don't know if you guys can see that. But that's also always nice to see, is those types of letters and books. They're usually much bigger than the rest of the words. Also, I accidentally closed
Bricklane
Twitch.
45 said, yes, the box is the flourish.
Yes. Those are really, really nice. I love seeing those things. I mean, we can quickly see if we can actually draw this. Hold on. curiosity killed the cat. Okay? Only thing is, I don't have a pen that can do the descending or ascending. What I do have though is dedication. I'll do it at the bottom here. Okay, so 3 lines, that's what it is.
Bricklane45 said, "Yo Danita, I got to go. It's lovely to meet you.
It's lovely to see you.
Don't forget to hydrate."
Thank you, I have Coke. I don't think that counts as hydration, but I have Coke. Hugs to you. Have another bear hug. I hope you have an awesome day.
Streamer Lemons is performing an action. Danita500 grabs Bricklane45s and gives them a bone-crushing beer hug, before releasing them and watching them gasp for air, smiling face with hearts. Hermano377 said, "I'm still here, I'm just keeping my eye on when Small goes live for you."
Thank you, I appreciate you.
Colin327
Colin!
said, "Danita500, good morning."
Good morning, how are you doing?
Streamer Lemons is performing an action. Check out the lovely Colin3278 over at twitch.tv/Colin3278. They were streaming sports talk baseball sparkling heart.
I can still do the they're just gonna take a little more.
Colin3278 said, "I am good, how are you?"
I'm doing alright, thank you. Currently a little sleep deprived and I'm running off of 4 or 5 hours of sleep maybe. And my brain decided we're doing everything today. So that's what we're doing, as everything. Everything and probably nothing, and I don't think I'm learning anything. Okay, so it goes like this and this, and then there I can pick up, right? It would seem so. Okay, we're trying this. Then I'm gonna pick up probably quite a fair bit. Let's do the L at least first. I'm questioning myself the entirety of the time while I'm trying to do this. Is I'm second guessing. Also, I'm shaking quite a fair bit. Nope. See, I do second guess myself quite a fair bit for a reason. Hold on. can do this. I can definitely do this. For those that need to be thicker, I literally can just color it in. The bottom of the E needs to be more straight. Let's go from the E again. I keep going too high. Maybe that's it. I'm limiting myself. I shouldn't. Yeah, definitely limiting myself quite a fair bit because I'm second guessing so much. Okay, let's make this one pretty and then we'll see if small's on yet. I'm currently curling it in, right? Like it with a drawing, right? and then this one goes out, right? Yeah, that's gonna take a bit. Definitely gonna take quite a fair bit. And I just saw that there was a redeem for stretch. I'll do that. Hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I got focused. I really got focused quite a fair bit on that. Yeah, I personally think this is not bad. Definitely a lot of practice, especially because I need to be coloring it in. That and my second guessing, that's not gonna help me. Alright, I can pick this up, hold on. Alright, where's the camera? By the way, I don't know if you guys will see this in actually on the right way or if it's gonna be inverted. One would have to think about that. I don't think there's any way I can turn it around if it is inverted. But yeah, there's written lovely. At least I hope it says lovely. It looks like lovely. It's just difficult. Brain's gonna have to get used to that. But that's interesting. Also, I believe there's still no smalls, so we're gonna continue. I just need to take a quick minute for myself. I'm gonna continue stretching and then just drink some Coke. Along the way, we can just check what's next, I guess. Scared I'm gonna throw that glass over. Alright, next is tools and technique. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute for myself. I'm also gonna mute the stream. Okay, I'm back. My hair is a bother, right? It's so moe. Alright, we'll go as far as we can. And then from there, maybe we just... Alright, tools and techniques. One of my favorite things about lettering is the limitless options you have with regard to styles, tools, and techniques. You can use the same tool, pen, brush, marker, etc., and letter a word in an unlimited number of styles. Yeah, literally draw it and then color it in. Just, you can do anything, I guess. Because that's what we just did. So we used my pencil to do that. That needs actually a different type of pen, brush. You can also letter the same word in the same style using an array of different tools and come up with a wide variety of different effects. In this book, I will cover the two basic styles, monoline and brush lettering, and show you how to and add stylistic variations, enhancements, illustrations, and more to create those Pinterest and Instagram worthy pieces that we all love so much. For reference, here are what I consider the three basic styles. Alright, monoline. The tool is round, hard-tipped marker or pen, like what we had on the pencil. For monoline lettering, the line width is consistent throughout the entire letter. You can have a thick line or you can have a thin line, but you can't have both. Monoline lettering is easier to start with since you use consistent pressure throughout the entire word. No need to worry about changing your pressure between upstrokes and downstrokes. Interesting. Then there is written Fox. Turn monoline lettering into Fox calligraphy by adding a second downstroke to your word after you finish it, like I have done here. Oh, interesting. Then fill in the gaps or leave them as is. Oh, interesting. That I can do, I think. Perhaps. I'll actually use the real book now instead of the hardcover.
Danita500 said, "You're doing great."
Thank you. I appreciate you. No, really, thank you. Yep, I'd like that. Where's my eraser? I had it here somewhere. By the way, can you guys still see at least? Yeah, you can see. Okay. But curve it in. Right? And then you add a second line. Ooh, wow, that's difficult. Especially if you're shaking. Okay, this might be where you would turn the book. At least in my opinion, I think you should be able to just turn your paper, make it as comfortable for you as possible. I mean, that's how I've gone about drawing.
Mano377 said, I need to go, I'm going to take a shower, enjoy the list of your stream.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your shower. Love you. Bye. Have a bear hug.
Stream Elements is performing an action. Danita500 grabs Mano377 and gives them a bone-crushing beer hug, before releasing them and watching them gasp for air. Red heart.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of doing it, I guess. And then the A. I feel like I'm moving further away from the camera though. There you go. There's a hair. Hold on. Okay, then the A. Well, that's interesting. Then the U. The U goes down a bit. And that turns into the X's. Okay, hold on. I don't curve them, I just go straight. Well, that's interesting. It's possible, it's just, it's harder. Or it's not that it's hard, it's just that the type of font I'm not used to. So I'm either overshooting it or undershooting it. There's no in between. Or I don't curve it and then I curve it. There is no in between. Okay. I mean, I could try to write that monoline thing. I just don't like that font. That font looks weird. Alright, and then there's brush. Tool, brush, pen that I do not have. For brush lettering, aka modern calligraphy, you use a brush pen or a paintbrush or a marker with a flexible tip. That I do have, I think. And you apply hard pressure with your downstrokes and light pressure with your upstrokes.
Danita, when I was living back home with parents long time ago, my mother always hangs this year calendar in the hall with a mouth or feet drafted painting for each month.
Oh, that's cool. That is really, really cool. I've seen some of those calendars actually.
Jimmy said, most amazing art in there I remember.
Yes. There are very, very talented people out there. I really, really love seeing how people can overcome their hardships, right? Their challenges in life, and then do something with it. Yeah, it's nice. Where was I? Alright, it can be tricky to get the hang of, but if you practice enough to master the skill, I mean, if I don't shake so much, I guess, you can create some of the most stunning pieces of art. Ooh. Use high quality or heavyweight paper when using your brush pen. There's a DJ. Hello, how are you doing?
Stream Elements is performing an action. Check out the lovely Gispestron over at twitch.tv/Gispestron. They were streaming IRL Growing Heart. Check out the lovely Gispestron over at kick.com/Gispestron Revolving Hearts.
Okay, okay, use a high quality or heavyweight paper when using your brush pen, since you need the movement to be very smooth without the brush snagging on the paper fibers. Makes sense, makes sense.
Gispestron said, I'm waking up but well, lol. Need coffee and jet fuel. TNX for the shooties.
Always, always. I would like more coffee too, please. Very strong, some sugar, milk. Use a water brush or a rounded watercolor brush. I cannot speak right now. To do your brush lettering with watercolors. Ooh, exciting. This is a bit more difficult to master. We don't have anything like that, so don't even think about it, everybody. Don't. No watercolors here. This is a bit more difficult to master.
Sure, on its way. Turtle Express.
Could you at least use Zippy? Zippy will be here much quicker than the turtle. Squirt's gonna take too long. So I recommend starting with a small brush tip that is easier to control. Okay, and then number 3 is traditional. Tool, traditional pointed pen with nib. Nib. What the hell is nib? DJ's just laughing there. By the way, DJ, we're doing calligraphy learning today because Brain decided that's what we're doing because there's no art currently because tablet's stupid. But I'm running on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, maybe. I'm lucky if it was 5. I think it's just a little more than 4 maybe. And then, yeah, Brain decided we're gonna do everything and yeah, just everything today. Okay, with traditional calligraphy, you use a pointed pen. Right, that I do think, or no, that I don't have. I'd have.
Just
I
as
have
John said,
markers.
I'm surprised you aren't doing PUBG or Fortnite.
PUBG would probably require a little more brain power.
Just
And
as John
Fortnite,
said,
I am
I
not.
almost gamed last night but was too tired. Had a long busy day.
I ended up actually playing PUBG last night. I was gonna play my shopping game, but then, you know, the new update on the phone decided we're not streaming. So I've streamed PUBG on the other phone. And then today I fixed the update issue. This phone is never going to update itself again. And I also went back a couple of updates just to get a better, you know, an older version that actually streams. Or, you know, the other one did stream, there was just no audio. We had a big audio issue last night, which was stupid. But yeah, as for Fortnite, I am not going to update it until the new season begins. So I'm avoiding it completely until the new season begins because I'm already on level 200, and other than already being on level 200, I also completed the Jack Sparrow stuff and all of that. I just need a break from that game because it's gonna be another 3 months of the new season, and then yeah, you really need to just take a break from the game sometimes. Okay, with traditional calligraphy, use a pointed pen, often a wooden or plastic handle with a metal nib attached. And an ink well, that we do not have, unfortunately. I wish, I really do wish. You can also use traditional calligraphy pens. I have markers, which are the pens with the hard tip with a slanted point. We don't have that. Traditional calligraphy is very structured and follows pretty standard rules with regard to letter height, spacing, placement, etc. Because it can be very difficult to learn.
Just as John said, okay. Not sure when, but I do want to do PUBG soon again with you.
Would be nice.
Might have to wait for a rainy day since I'm either trying to do outside IRL stuff, or just late summer things around the house in general. Taking advantage of the weather here.
Yes, no, take advantage of the weather when you can, you know, when it's possible, do that. Let me know, just message me on Discord and I'll tell you if I'm free or not. Oh, well, I'm free most of the time. Okay, because it can be very...
Just as Strong said, you bet.
Hugs! Because it can be very difficult to learn and therefore frustrating for someone who is just starting out, we won't go over it in this book and will instead opt for the whimsical monoline and brush styles, fewer rules and more fun. Ah, that's unfortunate. I wish they went over that as well. Well, it's fine. I don't have a pen for it either way. Alright, and then there's tools of the trade. I just want to check something quickly. Okay, we're gonna finish reading this and then we'll check a small one. Okay, tools of the trade, all the art supplies. Now, while this is my favorite part of lettering, it can also be intimidating and overwhelming when you are first starting out. And let's be honest, it can seem like lettering is an extremely expensive hobby.
Said, yeah, she's on.
I figured. I saw the time, I was like, yeah, I figured she's gonna be on already. Thank you. Yeah, I'll finish reading this and then I'll write out there. Thank you, DJ. So here's a quick rundown of the various supplies and tools you can use when lettering. And please keep in mind that at the end of the day, a good old pencil and piece of paper can still create some incredibly stunning lettering pieces.
No worries.
Hags. Pencils. The biggest tool in your arsenal is your pencil. I start every piece by sketching the design out with my pencil before I ever grab a pen or marker. Any pencil will work. Well, for the time being, we'll just use pencils because I can erase that and actually gain more control. Any pencil will work, from your trusty wooden number 2 pencil to your 0.7 lead mechanical. I really do wish I have a mechanical pen, but not anymore. I had one in school, they really work great. Okay, pens. Pens are great for monoline lettering. Well, I have to say I did pretty decently with the pencil as well. Especially those that are notoriously smooth, such as the micron pens. You can also experiment with pens like gel pens and felt tip pens to create a different look. Markers. Markers are so versatile when it comes to lettering, and depending on the marker, you can achieve a completely different style. Round, hard-tip markers are great for monoline lettering, and many of the major marker brands have even come out with their own version of a brush pen, such as the Sharpie and Prismacolor. But some of my favorite practice pieces have come from run-of-the-mill Crayolas. I don't think I know those. Not certain if I do know those. Brush pens. Brush pens. My one true love, says the author. Okay, not me, the author. I love a good brush pen, and there are so many amazing ones out there to choose from. Okay, I'll search. For the time being, we just go with what we have, I guess. And I encourage you to play around with them to find one that suits you, because the brush style requires a lot of practice to master. I recommend, if you are starting out, start with a smaller and firmer brush pen, such as the Furinoske? What? Whatever that is. Which are much easier to control when you are still learning. Watercolors. Watercolor lettering pieces are some of my absolute favorite pieces, and this style can be an absolute blast to play around with. We don't have any watercolors. I don't do that. I don't have that paint. I have watercolor pencils and I still don't know how to use them, but I can learn. I have pencils and I'm still trying to learn what they do. So at some point we might have to use that. It could be fun. You can use a small watercolor brush or a water brush pen that you fill up with water. What? A water brush pen? What is that? Google. This I need to see. My hat. It's literally a pen that you fill up with water, and it has a brush tip at the. Huh. Huh. Okay.
Colin3278 said, I guess it can do watercolor painting.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you don't have to continuously dip your pen. Your pen has water in it. It's continuously slightly wet, right? Huh. Well, I find that very, very amusing.
Just Strong said, Colin. Stream Elements is performing an action.
Thank you.
See the fabulous Gus the Cat over at www.twitch.tv.
Huh.
Stream Elements is performing an action. Check out the lovely Colin3278 over at twitch.tv/Colin3278. They were streaming sports talk baseball sparkling heart.
Thank you, DJ. You can use a small watercolor brush or okay. That is very, very interesting. I didn't know that existed.
Just Strong said, YW.
Huh. I do recommend getting comfortable with the former supplies before moving on to watercolors since they can be challenging at first. Understandable. Chalk. Yeah, I like chalk. Chalk is a great tool to letter with, especially chalk pens. Chalk pens?
Colin3278 said, just Strong, are you getting a lot of rain?
Chalk pens, okay, which can be used on a variety of surfaces. Chalk pens? Okay, we googled that too. Oh, wow, interesting. It's literally a pen that's...
Just Strong said, no, we had some major thunder and lightning last night with some steady rain, but it's all gone. Going to be a great day to be outside today.
Nice. Pointed pen. Pointed pens are what you might think of as traditional calligraphy pens. These typically consist of a barrel and a metal nib, and you use them with an inkwell.
Just Strong said, in fact, I might stream cutting grass and taking limbs and brush down. If I'm not too lazy.
If you're not too lazy, good luck. These are difficult to master, so I recommend starting with one of our other tools. Got it. Don't use that right off the bat. Paper. Last but certainly not least, paper. And not all paper is created equal when it comes to lettering. You need a high quality paper that will allow for smooth, fluid strokes. Cheap thin paper will cause not only frustration but can actually damage your brush pens. Interesting. Causing the annoying feathering to the tips. This book is great for practicing with pencils, pens, or markers, but I recommend saving your good brush pens for a higher quality paper. If you want to practice on printer paper, go with a premium laser jet paper. Right, we're not gonna worry about any of that. If I can do something with a pencil, I'll be fine, I think. or at least that's what I would go for the time being. Though I think we're gonna just leave this here because next it's going to be basic strokes. So for the time being, we'll leave this here. Today, so we'd like to say goodbye to Amelia, our lovely TTS. Feel free to do so. Or to each other. We're gonna write small today. I just need something that I can put inside here that I can know where the hell we are. I mean, I can just put this. Screw that, there's toilet paper, I'll put that. There. And we'll put this on this next page. I'm not certain when we're gonna do this next again. Probably when my brain decides where it's gonna screw me over again. Which happens occasionally. It happens occasionally enough that, you know, I have hope that we'll do this again soon. There. I'll put that there. I nearly lost the toilet paper. I'll put that there. Proceeds to toss it out almost. I'll put that there again, I guess. I'm happy with what I learned today or did today. I don't think I did too bad. I mean, that lovely came out pretty decently. The fox one, where I wrote fox, right, that was a little harder. And that monoline, that's also interesting. It's going to also be a little bit difficult. What I will have to work on at some point is confidence in myself, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit to physically work on that confidence, and I'm gonna have to try and pick up a pencil at least once a day and do something to get that confidence. Hold on. There. Let's just go to this screen for now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn Amelia off.
Text to speech disabled.
I know exactly where we're going today. Also, I might actually decide to put this video on YouTube as well. I just need to decide what the hell I'm going to put on the front cover. Alright, here is the rate message and the sub-rate message. Feel free to copy either. Here's a shout out to Small. If you guys get left behind and want to join us, just click on that link. There we go. Alright, today was interesting. I might at some point today crash. Need a nap probably at some point today. Yeah. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate you guys. DJ said, see you on the other side. Cheers. Cheers. See you at Smalls. Alright, I love you all so much. I hope you all have an awesome day. Let's go show Small a lot of Larukla and love. Take care all. Bye.